If you're living anywhere in the States, aside from Florida, autumn is in full swing. And what kind of YouTuber would I be if I didn't create an autumn-inspired makeup look? In this tutorial, we're doing exactly that. If you want to learn how to recreate this look, keep on watching! For smooth application of makeup, you want to cleanse the face using makeup wipes, a face wash, anything that gets the job done. Because I'm going to be using loose pigments for eyeshadow, I'm first going to start off with the eyes. Here I'm priming my lids with Urban Decay's Primer Potion. Now picking up this duochrome loose pigment eyeshadow from Makeup Geek called Light Year. I'm just going to swatch this all over my lid, and there's no rhyme and reason to how it's applied, just make sure you get decent opacity. With a fluffy brush, I'm just going to even out the eyeshadow. For my Swamp Queen palette, I'm going to pick up this mauvey purple shade called Mancat, and with the same fluffy brush, I'm just going to apply it on the outer corner of my eye, as well as the inner corners. Blur out the shadow using a fluffy brush. From the same palette, I'm picking up this orangish red color called Dogman, and this is just going to prevent me from looking like I gave myself a black eye. It's going to bring warmth to the look as well as more dimension. With majority of the eyeshadow applied, we're just going to wipe away any fallen pigment with a makeup wipe. To prep the entire face, I'm using this Pore Defense Primer Serum by Hard Candy and just applying it evenly with my fingers. To conceal dark circles, I'm using this orange concealer by LA Girl and applying it with a fluffy brush. This concealer is incredibly potent and sometimes it can be very easy to apply too much, so I recommend applying a little on the hand and then picking up the pigment with a brush. To cover up the blended patches of color correcting, I'm going to apply a cream concealer in my skin tone. This one is by Nars and it is called Caramel. Cue the awkward dancing. In my opinion, this concealer blends beautifully with the use of a makeup sponge. However, you can use a brush, a makeup sponge, whatever you prefer. To even out my complexion, I'm using L'Oreal's Infallible Pro Glow Foundation, and again, I'm dotting this product all over my face so I avoid that cake face. Once the face has been completed, I'm going back into the eyeshadows and just intensifying any colors that I feel need to be darkened. Here, I am brushing on the color Dogman and really blending it out with the fluffy brush. The next color I'm touching up on is Mancat, and I'm applying this on the lower lash line. Again, I'm using a brush to really blur out the colors. To brighten up the inner corners, I'm returning to the loose pigment called Light Year and applying it on the inner thirds of my lower lash line, as well as the center of my lids. This pigment is best applied with a patting motion. For eyeliner, I'm using my trusty tattoo liner in the shade Trooper, and because I want the pigments to be the central focus of this look, I'm drawing a very thin, long wing. Continue to drag the wing onto the lower lash line as well, but remember to stop halfway just to really open up the eyes. To make my lashes appear fuller, I'm going to apply this pencil liner on my tight line as well as my waterline. For brows, I'm going to groom mine using a clean spoolie. Once the lashes have been curled, apply your favorite coat of mascara. Here I'm using the Roller Lash Mascara by Benefit, just to give my lashes a very clean look. For lifting, I'm going to use the Pro Concealer in the shade Yellow, again by LA Girl, and I'm applying this to the high points of my cheek, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and my chin. For contour, I'm using this matte bronzer by the Balm called Bahama Mama and applying it to my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, my temples, and my chin. To add that subtle hint of color back to my face, I'm using this baked blush called Berry Amore by Milani and really packing it on using a fluffy, dense brush. The last step to face makeup is applying your favorite highlighter. This one by the Balm, called Lou-Manizer, is great for giving yourself that dramatic glow. If you by any chance apply too much, like I have right here, you can always pick up some of the pigment using a sponge. I also like to apply this highlighter on the bridge of my nose just to do a little bit more lifting. For lips, I wanted a nude pinkish shade, so I mixed 2 lip products to create this color. And there you have it, a glamorous night out look inspired by autumn using a fairly neutral palette of colors. If the color scheme for this look is a little too warm tone, you can always change up the shades, making it cooler to your preference. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I love you guys and take care!